We tackled the power crisis head on, and by the time we left office in January 2017, we had more than sufficient generation capacity to withstand any shocks in the energy sector. And above all, we brought stability to the energy sector and reliability in fuel supply for power generation when we built the Tuabo gas plants to process our own natural gas. And as I said, we set up the Energy Sector Levy Act, which by 2024 should have yielded up to about 40 billion Ghana cedis. This stands us in good stead to overcome the stifling legacy debts in the energy sector and help address the liquidity challenges in that area. We set up the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund, GIF, to mobilize capital to undertake major infrastructural projects. And one of its first success stories, many people don't know this, is that GIF was included in the structuring of the financing of Terminal 3 at the Kotoka International Airport. We also established the Ghana Exim Bank to promote trade and commerce and industry within the Ghanaian economy. We set up the Sinking Fund, which is a mechanism through which we would set aside funds to retire maturing debt. And as of 2016, we had saved up to 550 million to pay off the first sovereign bond, which was floated under President Kufuor. If you remember, the first Eurobond was due, and we had saved up to 550 million. We did it, of course, hoping that we will win the 2016 election. But of course, we did it for Ghana because when this new government came, but for the fact that we set aside that money, they would have very serious problems paying off that bond. We also had the contingency fund from which money was found recently to underwrite the relief efforts in the aftermath of the 3rd June disaster. No, we set it up after our experience with the 3rd June disaster. We did all of these alongside massive investments in capital projects with a view to accelerating our economic development. We ensured that we kept our public debt within manageable levels, with debt amounting to 56% of GDP based on the rebased economic figures. This government likes to quote the debt to GDP in our time at the old GDP figures, and then they do an adjustment in this time with the current debt to show that the debt level is better than it was under our period.